Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. So in between episodes, what I went and did is I went back through all my videos until the last Yule Festival happened, or the actual Yule Festival happened during December. Now, I looked at which of the final acts we did, and it looks like we went and completed supporting the poor, which means today, to contrast that, we are going to help the rich, because I do each one of each every time that it's possible. But before we do that, something I realized at the end of last episode is that we never opened our mailbox. So apparently we have some mail. We have daily utterage. Please see my attached letter. Oh, starts a quest. Let's see what that is. And this one as well, I sent myself apparently at 20 past midnight at some point. Some of my scholar items, I guess, I had in my inventory. So what we're going to do is quickly open these up just to see if we have them yet. Looks like we have all but the Artisan Tailor Journal. So that's actually kind of nice. And it is a single-use recipe, so that is also good. Oh, apparently we already know Lavender Wall Paint recipe. That's actually interesting. I didn't know we knew any of the stuff for the housing. That was the wrong person, or the wrong thing. I wanted to browse items, not barter. Lock you a second. I want to see what this quest is, but I also kind of want to quickly look at all this stuff. So we have so many of these. I think, you know, if I had more wardrobe space, I would totally buy, like, you know, all of these and throw them in the wardrobe. But I also kind of want to buy some of these stuff, except I'm not going to buy the Supreme Legendary Gift Box because I don't feel like it's worth it. Cough, cough. Just saying. But I don't think there's anything particularly Robe of Winter's Light gift wrapped. Well, that's kind of nice. I don't think there's anything in here that we particularly are missing out on. I mean, there's some comparisons and stuff. I guess Antler's Starlit Crystals are also good because you can just get those quite nicely. But yeah. Oh, Tome of the Winter, Tome of these stuff. I might get these as well, especially with the having the extra badges of taste. 11 a day, obviously. But apparently this opens a quest. Using this makes no quest. Using that has no effect. Maybe we can't because it's locked. Good deeds at Yule time. Okay, we'll look at that one later then. Maybe it's because I've already done some stuff, but what we're going to do quickly is try and talk to Mara Sandy now, if everything didn't get in the way. Final act. Final act again. Complete either support the poor or assist the rich. We are going to assist the rich this time, because, again, actually, I want to quickly check. How many Yule Festival tokens do we get? We get 5 either way. We've already got all these twice, and now it's time for us to do this. And this one's going to be the easiest out of all of them, because I kind of want to almost time how long it takes.
Hello there.
That's fine. You have to... Oh, I forgot this bit where we have to talk to Gareth Rust, but that's not too difficult. Also, if we get like 3,000 XP from this, then... Because this actually gives you a ton more XP. I got 75k XP from this last time. On my main, compared to the 23k I was getting. Yeah, in comparison to the like 23k I was actually getting from the normal quests. So this actually should give us a decent amount, and those were only giving us, I think, 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 like item XP. But if this gives us 3 times in theory, because like. So, let's say 75 is, you know, 3 times the 23,000. Or, yeah, the 75,000 is 3 times the 23,000. Not exactly, but you know what I mean. Then we should get about 3,000 from this. For that, we should level up our sword to level 27, which is good. So, let's go on the Summoning Horn. Yeah, see, it says it has no effect. It's very interesting. Maybe I have to not be in Frostbluff. Maybe we can test that out. What I'm going to do is actually set up a trap, because they will come and try and attack us, which is not good. I can't remember who does it. I think it's Gareth Rust. Mainly because he's got the red outline thing. Oh, he's like just in the trap. Come on. If you don't get caught in the trap, I'm going to be upset. I kind of want to see trap-wise how much damage it does. 720 to 800 damage, so it should be fine for us if he gets caught in it, which in theory he does. Alright, let's get taught. Or let him get caught. And there we go. You're not getting out of here. You're going to be slow. You're rooted for a little while. 30 seconds. We're going to be so slow. That's the only thing there. Like, I could easily attack him with any of these and be fine, but now he's going to be slow getting out of here. Let's meet in town. Alright, fine. I'm going to quickly run ahead then. Right. And there we go. That's pretty much that quest done. Which is amusing. So yeah, that's the thing.
Hello there.
Let's finish. Let's get the robes. Fill our inventory up. And yeah, that gave us 14k XP compared to like I was getting however many XP for the rest of them. I can't remember, you'd have to look in the last video. But our bow actually reached level 36, which is nice, and our sword got level 27. I really need to start looking into better bows and stuff, and legendary stuff, just generally. So that gave us another 4k. Yeah, so I'm assuming that's how much it gives us there. So what I'm going to do is I need to do two things, and to do that I need to talk to wherever she is. Here it is, festival announcer.
What can I do for you?
I need to go to... I probably need to go Thorin's Gate. That's probably easier, because I want to get out of Frostbluff so we can test what this letter does, but I also want to be at a skirmish camp, and Westbury does not have a skirmish camp, Southbury does, so it'll be a bit of a pain to get between those. So Thorin's Gate actually does have that. I need to move this, because I need to move that to like where it should be, like over here, but we'll work that one out. But I want to quickly check whether this letter is... No, using that letter has no effect. It starts a quest good times at Yule, good deeds at Yule time. Yeah, it's weird. I also need to get some better settings. These are only tier 3s, and I mean, I have a lot of marks now. I've been doing a lot of skirmishes, so they're account shared, so you know, it's probably you know, I can get more quite easily, and I can spend them. Also, currency exchange.
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, right, that would make sense. Okay, good. Oh, I thought I was saying I needed 2 seals to make one of those, but I have 2 seals. That's it. Yeah, that's not really anything interesting to us. What I do want to have a look at is stuff like over here. So we're level 61, and I don't know if there's any sort of skirmish stuff that's, or how good this skirmish stuff is supposed to be compared to us. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be great. That gives us 36 might. Maybe this is like agility and fate. Yep. That's more like all-rounded and stuff like this. But I just want to kind of see this stuff in comparison to what I have, and kind of what it does. So these are mainly agility and fate. They don't look like they give vitality at all, which kind of sucks. But I can kind of see what's going on there. These are mainly pocket items, because I went and bought myself like level 95 stuff for this. So this stuff kind of gets more tiered towards certain things when you get to level 90, it looks like. Before it's just kind of like, oh, whatever. But, you know, stuff like this is giving me so much agility, so much vitality and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, that's like... good. That's great. I mean, we have the token of the Hornbug at the moment, but I'm thinking I might switch it out eventually. I mean, it's not doing it. I don't feel like it's giving us too much, because it's only experience gain on monster kills, not quest experience, which is kind of our main thing. If you do a skirmish, the majority of the experience is at the end of the skirmish. If you're doing a quest, it's from the quest, like all the Frostbluff stuff, that's from the quests. So I might switch those out eventually, but obviously that's a little while away. But another thing I wanted to have a look at is potentially there's armor and stuff like that, because that's cloaks and jewelry. You've got the armor, you've got cosmetics, medium armor, here we go.
Of what help may I be
I
to
just
you?
want to quickly check what's going on with you. 60. Scroll down, let's try this. You know, more vitality, and you're also getting less max morale. So I don't know what works better there. But yeah, just generally, I think for now, we're better with staying with our... Until, like, level 90, I think we're better staying with our tailor stuff, where it's kind of, you know, made for us. But the main one I wanted to have a look at is this dude, because we can get unidentified items here. Starting from level 65, which kind of sucks there. But we can, for example, you can't get bows from this guy, which kind of sucks, but you can get a Hunter Sword of the Third Age for level 65, which is what I think we will be doing, because I think 59, which is the one we have now, was the highest we were able to get at the time, and I don't think that vendor gave us more. So, I think, you know, this already does better than this, you know, R1 halfway through pretty much leveled up. So, probably worth it, but we also need to focus on our other sword, our actual bow. That's the main one. A class slot item would be great. I might have to look into that. Jewelry. I mean, this is level 56 stuff. I think once we get 64, I think that's where we get the new stuff. Armor as well. This is all level 51 stuff, so that needs to be upgraded as well. But I, again, would prefer to get to the next level where I can actually I can go between certain tiers and certain... going between certain stats, because the majority of them I think at the moment go towards might, whereas I would prefer to go towards agility, vitality, and fate. I think are our main ones, because fate is in combat morale regen and in combat power regen and non-combat power regen. Vitality is more health and non-combat power morale regen, and agility is just generally more damage as a hunter, which is just great. But I think that's what we're going to do for today's episode, the final act, and also just talking about maybe some plans for the future. I know I have pocket items here, I just realized as well, but I'm not so sure about these at the moment. But for now, we're full. Are we max reputation? Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, because we had to do that to get the travel skill back. That makes sense. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And in the next one, I think, just before, I'm going to go and get all the stuff I need for the in-league delivery. And then after that, we can do the in-league delivery in one fell swoop, one episode. Probably won't cut it up or anything like that. Just kind of have one thing, because I think it takes me like 20, 35 minutes-ish, something along those lines, depending on certain things. The main one is we now have the travel skill to Foreshell, so that's good. But that still takes a little while because we have to travel pretty much... You know, you go for a shell, we get here, we have to travel to here, which is it takes like 6.5 minutes, I think, just for that trip. So yeah, it's going to be a long while, but Hunter will definitely help us out there. But as I said, thanks for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.